All right, now it's a difference when people see your pictures on Instagram or your videos on Facebook, and then they see you in real life. What's the reaction when people actually see you in real life?
They want me to tell a joke, so I scratch your eyes and, do everything they see me do online.
But what about as far as maybe your height, your build? Do they think you look bigger in person, smaller in person?
They say I look skinnier.
Skinnier in person?
Yeah, because most of my skits I do with my face.
Yeah, that's
right. So they be like, man, you lost weight. I'm like, nah, I've been this size. You just see my face.
What's your opinion of social media these days? Overall speaking.
Overall, it's good, man. It's if you want to do whatever you want, there's no excuse anymore.
Social media has played a role in your success?
Yes, it has.
Started off with Facebook, right?
Facebook, yeah, Facebook. That's where it's at.
I know a lot of people started with Vine.
Yeah, they started with Vine. A lot of the early ones who popped off with comedy.
Yeah.
But,
did you ever use Vine in its peak or no?
No, I wasn't even doing comedy. I just played it. I was trying to rap. I was in the music business.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, you can't see it. It ain't happening.
I mean, I've seen on your bio.
Yeah. But no, I went straight to Facebook, and I was about the only one that came off Facebook like that. It's a couple now, but Facebook where I picked up my.
And then Facebook, and then did it ever go to YouTube or did it go to Instagram after that?
Yeah, it went to YouTube because people was taking my videos off Facebook and putting them on YouTube. I wasn't, so a lot of people made a lot of money. There's a few guys, they made a lot of money monetizing my videos, but it's all good because it got me out there.
Mm. And then you did your thing on YouTube, and then Instagram, how's Instagram for you?
Instagram, amazingly, is working now because I'm getting like 10 to 20,000 followers a week, but mainly Facebook. I know a lot of people who got followers on Instagram, they'll do a show, but nobody won't come out. But you get followers on Facebook, them be different, real people. They got jobs, real money.
Right, right. I've heard. Now, when it comes to social media, what's your biggest pet peeve with it at this point? What bothers you the most about it, if anything?
Just the fakeness. I can't stand because people don't be themselves, and it's just a lot of flugazy going on.
I think probably the biggest example of that was the Bow Wow challenge that happened recently.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you when it's a celebrity like that status involved, or no?
Not so much now. Probably surprised me 10 years ago, but now social media kind of made a celebrity. They feel like you could touch it, anybody at any moment. Right. Now, in a way, I'm not surprised because he got a lot of pressure on him. He Bow Wow, so he feel like he got make people feel like he got money all the time. Man, you lose it, you get it back. It's the streets now.
I mean, this is the third instance of him having a social media clash about real and fake and what's really going on.
Yeah, man.
Did you partake in the Bow Wow challenge at all or no?
I did.
You did?
I did. I had to, man.
You couldn't resist?
Couldn't resist.
Now, how do you deal with negative or hateful comments online?
Oh, I don't even really look at them. I mainly look at the amount of people commenting. So I know, okay, these amount of people engaged in what I'm doing, whether it's negative or positive.
So you don't clap back? Do you
no.
block people? Delete comments?
I delete comments because someone be a little funny.
Ever turn comments off?
No, I don't do that either.
Never pressed that button.
I didn't know you could turn them off.
Yes, you can now.
Oh, man.
Now, what about death threats? Has it ever gotten serious with the comments that you've received death threats through social media?
Man, I see death threats is a baby mama of mine back in the day. No death threats at all.
What about stalkers? Has anybody ever crossed that imaginary boundary between social media or social, online, and then crossed over into real life?
It has gotten got real, weird before, but other than that, nothing major,
Now, the number of people that follow you, you're over like 600,000 people on Instagram.
Yeah, and over 3 million on Facebook.
3 million on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Do these numbers seem legit to you? And what I mean legit is, do you really feel like when you're out and about in real life, do you feel like, damn, 3 million people know who I am, 600,000 people know who I am on top of that, and however many YouTube subscribers, do you feel those numbers in real life? Or?
Yeah, I feel them because I sell tickets. And, I'm making a really, thank God, a good living off comedy. So I feel them because it's real. You know, it's really people just not finding out about me because not Instagram, but Facebook. Man, I've been selling out seats, 1,000 seats or better. You know, so yeah, I feel it.
Is it surprising to you that 3 million people are attracted to you and your personality and the comedy and everything? You know, the brand. Does that surprise you?
No, it's not. It don't. It really don't.
Is it a sense of power?
You feel the power, but even back before I became well known in my hometown, I was this guy. So I had a large following in my hometown. So it kind of just went to the point I never felt to go. It was just always steady stepping anyway. So.
Now, when it comes to social media, there can be haters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been, especially with Instagram, have you ever been disabled? Have you ever been hacked? Has that ever happened to you yet?
No, I never been hacked. My girl got hacked before, but no, I never been hacked.
Do you know how she probably got hacked? Was it like phishing, somebody phishing to get
I don't know how
profile hacked?
She woke up one morning and it was a green monster bug as her profile picture. I was like, that ain't you.
I know. Did she ever get it back?
No, she did not get it back.
She had to start all over?
Start all over.
Now, I know a lot of people with some big social media followings, especially with models. I know you're not a model, you're a comedian, but especially with models with big numbers of followers, they usually have a backup page. Do you have one as well, or?
Nah, I ain't got no backup page.
Not that serious?
Nah.
I've seen some celebs recently deactivate their accounts, reactivate, terminate, like Kanye West. He just terminated his Twitter and his Instagram. He's off the grid, Yeah. Has social media ever got to the point where you had to deactivate a platform or terminate a platform?
Because I'm in a different energy. I'm really in a different light. I'm in a knit group, like as a comedian and the way I bring comedy in a positive way. I picked up a lot of positive fans to the point I'm well known, but I'm in my own world. People just notice my world. I'm not in all of that. Cause I didn't get famous off nothing negative. It was positive. So, I don't feel no pressure. I don't have no pressure.
No pressure.
Nah.
Never took a break from social media? A detox I've heard some people do?
No, because that's how I eat. Like, my fans, I stay feeding them. I just do it for them.
Now, what about Snapchat? Are you on Snapchat?
Yeah, I'm on Snappy Chappy.
Same screen name as your Instagram or different?
It got an underscore. It's Kountry with a K _ Wayne on Snapchat.
How often do you post on there these days?
Not much. Mainly when I do shows. My brothers will hold the phone and then I let them see me coming out to the crowd and things like that.
Check your messages on Snap or no?
Kind of.
Instagram has been taking a couple of things that other social media platforms have been doing. One is what Snapchat does. It's called Instagram Stories.
Yeah, I know.
Do you use that?
Yeah, I use that.
Use that way more than Snapchat?
Yes, I cheated on Snapchat.
And what about Instagram Live? Another feature that, is kind of like Periscope, Facebook Live. Do you jump on live on Instagram or?
Every so often, not really. I jump on live on Facebook. I told you I'm a Facebook guy, man. Facebook is
very dedicated.
That's
to
where
Facebook.
the bread and butter. Them people got jobs. People got money.
How often do you jump on the Facebook Live?
At least twice, 2 or 3 times a week.
Now, I've seen some people, go live from some pretty unusual, unique places. What's probably the most unique place you've lived from?
Probably the bathroom. I go live everywhere in my house, and my brother was fighting one time. I went live right in the apartment complex. His girl came over there. His girl came over there to jump on him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 'cause she
and you caught the whole thing on live?
I caught the whole thing live.
When you say you're in the bathroom, are you, using, like, taking a dump type of thing?
Nah.
No,
I wasn't
that
taking
far.
a dump, but, I was in there.
I've had some people have done that.
Yeah, they do that. I don't want to do that 'cause I don't want the people to smell it. They might smell it through the phone.
Now, with all these different social media platform changes, especially what Instagram's been doing, do you think Twitter can still survive?
I don't see it surviving in the future, man. Everything really going towards people want to hear you and see you, your voice. So if people want to get some fans for real, it's kind of the point. Like it's like a stock market. You get it while it's hot, eventually it's gonna come. I think Facebook and Instagram are gonna be the only two really out there surviving.
Do you still have a Twitter?
No, I cancel mine.
Oh, okay, so that's terminated. No
Terminated.
official Twitter
Nothing.
from you.